Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury. This is your Mercury Retrograde forecast. We're looking at August 23rd through September 14th. Okay, so to start, I am going to consult the Astro Dice, and we're going to get a general read on the themes, the overarching themes that are coming up for you this Mercury Retrograde. And then we will look at the tarot to get a little bit more information. So for you, what we're seeing first here, Jupiter, Leo, and the 6th house. I'm like a little out of breath as I'm starting a reading, and the 6th house does indicate health. Often it could be physical health. Often it's about our daily rituals and routines that sustain us, or even our day-to-day job, our day job, and what we're in service to. So it could be for you that some health stuff is coming up during this retrograde cycle. You might want to just get a checkup. If you're experiencing symptoms, know that that can happen during retrograde cycles, especially when it's in your sign. And this Mercury retrograde is in Virgo, so it's going to be impacting you probably a little bit more than most people. But we also have Jupiter here and we have Leo. So I want you to be really mindful about being safe if you're out in public, masking. We're still experiencing a pandemic. So please be careful, because Jupiter, in addition to expansion, can also indicate spread. And so just being really thoughtful, being safe, taking precautions. What I also see here, Leo can be connected to the heart. And so if any of these things are resonating, I'm not a medical practitioner, but just like be thoughtful. If you're experiencing any problems, get it checked out sooner rather than later. It's just smart. To get into your tarot, we have the Lovers. We have the Lovers in reverse, I should say, the Eight of Swords, the Star, and the Fool in reverse. So for some of you, it feels like you're having trouble making an important choice. The Lovers can have to do with choices. It can have to do with actual lovers. But oftentimes it's us sort of reconciling two parts of ourselves. And so for you, you could be having trouble kind of like chewing on a decision. The Lovers is connected to Gemini, so Gemini could be significant for you. And as mentioned, we also have Leo here on the board. We also have the Star connected to Aquarius, and the Fool technically connected to Aquarius. So all of those signs might be meaningful for you. It feels like what you're trying to make a choice about is related to a feeling of being trapped. And the Star indicates a level of hope and possibility that's coming in for you, but not without some errors first, not without some missteps, because the Fool in reverse often indicates some level of foolishness. When it's upright, it's like we're taking more of an exciting risk. When it's in the reverse, it can mean that we're maybe taking a reckless risk. And so again, just being thoughtful, being cautious, practicing that Virgoan discernment, and really just trying to move at a maybe slower pace throughout this retrograde cycle if you can. With the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Hanged One in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and then Death upright, I'm seeing a lot of kind of complicated energy. The Seven of Cups in reverse can mean that you're coming out of a state of maybe being sort of like daydreamy. You could be kind of getting lost in thought, or getting lost daydreaming about possibilities, and having a hard time kind of staying in the material reality, which can be frustrating, especially for Virgo people who are an earth sign, who do want to focus on the details often and sort of keep things under control. But when Mercury is retrograde in your sign, it sort of tugs at you to learn how to release control and how to surrender when you need to. And so that's a theme that's going to be coming up for you throughout this cycle, is how to surrender, how to let go, and how to ease up on the desire for control. The Hanged One in reverse is coming up to indicate that twofold. It feels like you need a healthy dose of perspective. It feels like you're kind of tripping on yourself at times, and you're needing to find your footing, and maybe needing to talk something out with trusted people. Emphasis on trusted, because Page of Swords in reverse can indicate gossip at times. It can indicate that we're maybe falling into more of the shadow side of sword or air energy, which can be gossip, which can be unnecessary drama, which can be kind of meddling in people's business when it's not yours to meddle in. And so just being thoughtful about where you're paying attention or where you're focusing your attention and focusing your energy. Because with death, we also do have a possibility, a serious possibility for transformation. And it feels like a positive change for you, but it's not going to come without some hiccups first. If this was helpful, please do like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can book via the link in the description box. And go check out your other readings for your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury. Thanks, Virgo. Take care.